Back, and I just left a Bible study not too long ago, and what I have to talk about today is our expectations, man. I was watching this 10-15 second video on YouTube the other day, and it was from this poet named Ezekiel, and I saw him perform live for the first time last year at Poets in Autumn tour, or I don't know. But it was live. Jackie Hill was on there. Her husband, Jackie Hill Perry, and then her husband, also Mr. Perry, Preston Perry, and then Genetics. It was so live. And so I followed him, but, long story short, I saw him post, and it was like, he was saying, the beginning of the post was like, we want to be with, not Barbados, but he's like, we all want a husband or a wife. We want the nice house. We all want, kids. We want the nice job. We want the nice car. And, we want this education. We want all these things. And he was like, and God's just sitting there like, is that all? Is that all that you want from me? Like, I'm the God. I am the God of the entire universe. Like, I'm the creator. So anything that you want, I can create. And there's things you haven't even thought about that I can provide. He was like, is that all you want? And I've been thinking like, man, I've been like them same people. I'm over here worried about if I ever get a husband, will he ever be able to receive me, or would I even be the wife that he wants, or even a girlfriend, or it's so many things about myself. I feel like I'm not ready to love a man. First of all, I don't even know how, and how is it that God want, how God, like, how you want me to do this? But like the thing is, all those things are good, because he'll definitely bless you, but he's so capable of doing way more. And I've been seeing a lot of stuff just about obedience. Like, everything that you want, everything that we need, he provides it. And then I know that I get some people that say, like, they don't believe in God or whatever. And it's in the Bible that says in 1 Corinthians 2, 14 through 16, it says, the person without the Spirit does not accept the things that come from the Spirit of God, but considers them foolishness, and cannot understand them because they are discerned only through the Spirit. The person with the Spirit makes judgments about all things, but such a person is not subject to merely human judgments. 16. For who has known the mind of the Lord so as to instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. Oh man, like, a lot of people do not believe in God, and that's up to you. But I know it is a choice, man. It's definitely a choice. You don't just stumble into it. You can't get in off your mama's, grandmama, granddaddy, cousin prayers. Like your daddy prayer. Like, you have to really have this relationship, and it's a serious thing. You have to take it seriously because he is the author and finisher of the world. Like, he created me. It's what I believe. That's what I know. And to know that he loves me and he cares for me, like, I'm telling y'all, it's just something that stirs up in me that I just love it. I'm so grateful. I'm humbled by it. Like, a God that sees me and all my faults, loves me. Still, after knowing what I've already done and I am and what I'm gonna do, he loves me. Like, come on, man. Like, if that don't get y'all excited, sure, y'all probably some corpse out there. Like, But for real, like, if you don't want to know God, your heart can be hardened. If you don't want to love God, if you don't believe in God, your heart can be hardened. And I know it's somewhere in the Bible, I can't tell you where, that it says that he will allow some, like, he will give some up to the enemy. Like, he will give y'all up. And it's not, and it also says that once you're in God's hand, no devil on hell can take you out. But I'm saying is, if you decide to say you don't want God, he will allow you to go. It's free will. It's a choice. Some other things I saw. I mean, I've been just hip to. My grandmother sent me a link to this thing, and it's talking about this lady, and Rosaria Butterfield, and Rosaria. I may not be saying that right, but her testimony and her thing, it got to the questions, and this dude stood up and was like, a lot of people say that Being gay is not a choice. They were born gay. What do you have to say about that? Like to sum up everything he said a lot of stuff to try to sound clever, but he probably was. I'm not even gonna, let me not be a hater, Lord, sorry. But like he said a lot of stuff. A lot of people are born gay. And then she said, and you're right, because essentially we're all born into something, because Genesis 3, we were born into sin. So we all have to choose to let go and give up that thing. And no, not like nothing's equal. Like, even if you are gay and you're struggling with that, you're gay, you know, the whatever that thing is, gay, lesbian, whatever y'all want to say, that thing does not compare to anybody else that's dealing with that same thing. Just how if you're alcoholic, it's a different level to what your alcoholism is. Like, you know, like there's certain things, like the whole drinking alcohol thing ain't just because you're thirsty. It results from some other things. Like, I know when I drank all the time, I was drinking because I didn't want to remember. I didn't want to feel like anything. I wanted to have this drink just so I can be a part of this crowd of people that I wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really like I was doing it just to fit in. It was there. I could hold my liquor. So I was gonna drink just because I wanted to be a part of it. I didn't want to be the only sober one. Like, if you stop drinking and you're around people that are under the influence of anything, you start to see like this is uncomfortable. Like, this is whack. You know, like it's like, why am I even here? I'm taking care of people, and I wanted to. I didn't want to be that responsible person because, you know, whatever. Um, but still, like, we're born into sin, but it's our choice. We have to choose God. We cannot just be out here saying, I'm going to be lukewarm, because you will be spit out of his mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? The end of it all, I want him to say, I have known you. You've been with me. You are my child. You know, like, I love you, and I know you love me. Like, I don't want him to say, I never knew you. Depart from me. Oh, that'll hurt. That'll hurt so much. So, and even if you see me mess up, let me know. Like, and only if it's from God. Don't come at me just because you got an opinion on me. You know what I mean? Like, if it's from God, then I'ma know. You know, like, cause I talk to him. So anything he tell you, he could tell me. And then I know a lot of stuff. Don't let people proclaim anything of your life. Be like, that's cool. Where's that at? Chapter, script, like, you know what I'm saying? Chapter, book, you know, verse. I got that from genetics. Like, it's some things, like, I'm telling you, if you really about this walk, don't allow anybody or anything to keep you from God. Don't even allow yourself. Be obedient. Let's sum up what I'm talking about. God wants more for you. You're never even gonna be able to fathom what he has prepared for you. So start to step out. Have faith, man. Keep that hope up. Put your trust in him. Ask him to order your steps. He'll do it. He's done it already. Like, he's always had his hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's always, he's always held on to you. And God don't run away from us. We run away from him. So he's waiting for you to just make that turnaround. Like, Lord, I know where you are. He's exactly where he's always been. Come on, man. Remember Jesus when he was younger, his family left the church and didn't take him. And I can't tell y'all verses, man. I just know some things, like, it's there. I had to do that in another video. But God, like Jesus, they went to this place. They go every year, and then his parents left him. And they didn't even know he was gone for 3 days. And then when they were looking for him, they were like, what could we have left him? But they went to the temple, and he was in his father's house. And then when they found him, it was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? Like, we were looking for you. And he was like, don't you know I'm about my father's business? Sometimes we have to be separated from some people, because they was in a routine of going to visit this church and going to this huge celebration in Jerusalem. They went with Jesus, and then they left the celebration because it was so routine, and left him. Think about it. How many times do we leave Jesus at the church we go to, or at the function, or the spiritual thing gathering on the internet? We watch it. Another thing I was going to say is that we have to make sure that we are ourselves at all, like, we are our full selves at all times. I said, figure out who you want to be and be that completely. So the work Kiara is gonna be the same. Kiara is gonna be the school Kiara, the home Kiara, the friend Kiara, the church Kiara. Like, I have to be that same person at all times because God ain't looking for no lukewarm people. Like He not looking for no pretenders. He not looking for no actors. I don't hear like He's not coming for anybody that's playing around with this thing. Man, just know that He loves you, man, for real. And shout out to my pastor, Reverend Drake, who definitely brings the message. He brought it from John today, John 3, 1 through 11, I believe. 1 through, I can't even tell you. Oh, 1 through 10. John 3, 1 through 10. It was just talking about Nicodemus saying, how can I be born again? Does that mean I have to get back in my mom's womb to be born again? And he was like, no, man. Like, He's telling you have to be born of the spirit, not the flesh. That's why I was telling you about if you don't believe in the spirit of Jesus Christ, then you're going to think it's foolishness. You're not going to witness that connection, that relationship. So, all right, y'all, I'm talking your heads off. I love y'all, man. It's been a minute, so that's why this is so long. But definitely be blessed. I'm not perfect by any means at all. God is the only thing that's keeping me sane. He's keeping me alive. He's giving me opportunities to talk to y'all. I'm telling you, I'm being so blessed. And at the same time, I'm being so tested. But like He remains faithful. Like that He is not like man, that He would lie, that He would change up, switch up on you. Like God is always going to be there. And it's about walking in faith and in love. And you know, make sure y'all out here reconciling with y'all peoples, because people are dying as they have always been dying. But it's on you if they leave and you don't, you know what I mean, you don't mend that. Let's start working on forgiveness. Let's be obedient. Let's love God, and let's get intimate with Christ, y'all. All right, man. Peace, love, and blessings. It's your girl Kiara Twinette signing off. Man, God bless. I love y'all. And next time I make a video is to be the next time He speaks to me. So see y'all.